pretty sure I probably have no viewers yet. Yeah, I'll give it a little bit to see if people actually show up. I'm actually gonna check something on my other computer really quick here. Let's see. And I'm hoping everything is like, you know, running pretty well here, because I got a new laptop and I haven't actually tested it yet as far as streaming goes. So hopefully it's going okay. And I know I haven't streamed in a long time. Oh, why does Twitch have to do this to me? Alright. I mean, I'm hoping the stream quality is good and everything. Can't even tell how many viewers I have. Let me look over here. Apparently no one yet. Well, hello, Corodius. You're like the first person, probably. At least I'm assuming so. The stream quality at least looking okay? I mean, I don't know how well it looks. I mean, when I look at it on my other screen, it's like a small preview. I can't see it very well. Kind of hoping that the noise gate option's actually working properly, because I got this dehumidifier behind me and I don't know if it's actually carrying over on the stream or not. Webcam's pausing for a second. That's kind of weird. I'm gonna blame the laptop for that, even though it's new. Well, I could always move my mouse around over here and you could see if that freezes up every few seconds or not. So, at least that'd be a way to tell. I mean, according to Twitch, when I go update my dashboard, it says my quality's excellent. So, I mean, I don't know if that actually has anything to do with it or not. Also, apparently the viewer list on my other computer still says that I'm the only one looking at it. Just gonna look over at my other screen really quick here, see if I actually see the pausing or not. It's probably gonna be hard to tell, maybe. I don't know. Let me look at my other screen. I'll see what's coming on here. Yeah, I mean, I don't see it freezing up at all. So. Well, 2 people's better than 0 people, so I suppose I could get started and we could see if anybody else shows up, I suppose. So, yeah, I don't know if anybody knows what this game's about, but if you've ever played anything like Princess Maker at all, it's kind of similar to that. Basically, you know, I'm playing as Elodie, the crown princess, and yeah, she's being brought back home to the castle because her mother just died, and yeah, basically, it's in-game 45 days, and she turns 15, and then she gets coronated as queen. So, either she survives all 45 days, or something bad happens to her along the way. So, yeah. So it's kind of like she basically training her to be, what's it called? To be the queen. Yeah, the name of the kingdom's Nova. Increase the ratio of my mic to the game. Oh, okay, hold on, let me see here. Let me lower the game's audio a bit then. Actually, looks like it's still pretty loud, huh? Must be a loud game or something. Let me raise the mic a little bit again then. Lower the game audio or something. I'm hoping that's better. Hopefully. Maybe. Kinda, sorta. Well, we'll see what happens, I guess. not gonna go through the tutorial. Elodie drove her to suicide. Yeah, I'm sure that's how it worked out. I take it you played the game before, or at least you're just making things up? I don't know. In any case, though, I'm gonna go through these really quick here. So first thing we got are skills. Basically, it just tells you that she's got no skills whatsoever. Basically, that boarding school she's been going to probably hasn't taught her anything, from the sounds of it. Up here is pretty important. Her current mood is depressed, which I'll go into when I get to the mood section. So because she's depressed, she gets bonuses to any of these expression skills, and she also gets bonuses to any of these animal handling skills. And it also makes her, I think, learn them better as well. Because I think the pluses here are how well she learns the skills when she learns them. The penalties, same thing, just basically, yeah. So her mood, right now, current mood, depressed. I mean, you know, sure, but her mother just died. Of course she's gonna be depressed. Outfit, right now the only thing she's got for outfit is the boarding school uniform. Later on, you know, if you guys do things right, maybe she'll unlock some other uniforms. Maybe. We'll see what happens. So yeah, I guess, log, if I remember right, oh, okay, never mind, we don't want that. We're not gonna use the log option. And menu, you know, menu's self-explanatory. So classes. This is where you guys will get to pick things. So you'll get to pick which of these she actually goes through. So yeah. Now it's basically me waiting for you guys. I do too, stream. I just haven't done it in like a year and a half now. So I shake my fist at you. Shake my fist. Just like that. Also, I can't even see my webcam right now. Unless I look over there. My other computer. I don't believe there is a slutty uniform. They're all, yeah, it's Japanese, they're all slutty. Well, that's probably not true. I don't know if this game was actually a Japanese game or not. But yeah, you guys have to pick something here. I mean, what was it? Bonuses to expression and animal handling, and penalties to royal demeanor, conversation, athletics. So I'd probably say don't pick anything that's royal demeanor, conversation, or athletics. So none of that, none of that, none of that. Probably, unless you really want to, like, you know, cripple her or something. Because it's probably not going to work very well. But yeah, I mean, as far as the game goes, it's like we're going to choose these, and then, you know, be done with the day, so to say, and then something happens after she learns she has her classes or whatever. So, animal handling, I guess horses are close enough to ponies, so, you know, we'll do that. You want to do that for both morning and evening, or do you want to do something different for the evening? Stream delay is killer. Yeah, it's probably gonna be a little bit of a killer, but I can't do anything about the stream delay. It's there. I can't, you know, stop it. It's just how streaming works, you know. And you know, maybe she does like ponies. I don't know. I'm just gonna do, you know, horses for both of them until you say something otherwise. I'll just wait. I can wait. Got time. Speaking of time, though, we'll basically go through this either until we get to the end, which is either get to the end of the 45 days or something bad happens to her, or until, you know, just gets boring for everyone, or until probably around 6 or 7, because around 6 or 7 is when I'm gonna have other plans. So we'll see if we can get through the game in that amount of time. So yeah, we'll just do horses for both. So, alright. So yeah, okay, she walks around the stables, meeting the royal horses, learning about their breeds and names for different parts of their anatomy. And then she learns about caring for horses, and then she learns about the different pieces that go into saddles and riddles and all that. So yeah. Oh look, her cousin has shown up. Oh look, she's a little bit cheerful now because her cousin showed up. So yeah, this is the next part of the game. It's basically choosing where she goes. I mean, we can have her talk to her father, which don't know what's gonna happen with that. We can have her attend court, which changes these values. You know, explore the castle, visit the tomb, attend service, walk the gardens, sneak out, play with toys, visit your cousin Charlotte, or visit the dungeon. I'm not gonna say what you guys should pick. I mean, you guys can pick whatever you want. But, I mean, the goal is probably, you know, make her less sad, maybe. So, I mean, there's a few things that would do that. Yeah, well, let's take a look at her mood really quick. She's still depressed a little bit, so. I mean, anything that basically would, you know, drop depression or raise cheerfulness would be a good thing. Which, I mean, if you want to know what they are, I can go over them really quick. I mean, don't know what talking to the father does. Obsessed with death and torture, huh? Well, no, well, I guess we'll go visit the tomb. Pay respects at your mother's tomb. Which means she is still depressed. Yep, still depressed. I'm pretty sure the values haven't changed one bit, except maybe she's a little bit more afraid now than she was on the first day. Or, I guess I say day, but it's actually weeks. It's 45 weeks, not 45 days. I don't know. That's probably all a lie. Maybe. I'm not sure. Anyways, so classes. It automatically defaults to the previous day's choices, so we could stick with those, we could change them. Up to you guys. Also, I'm kind of wondering why the viewer list on my other computer still says it's only me. Don't know why. I blame Twitch. Actually, let me have a really quick look at it over here. No, see, it shows it over here. It's basically being dumb over on my other computer, I guess. It's just the way things go, I suppose. Horses in combat, military. Well, let's see here. Ferret, this is similar to Princess Maker in a way. It's basically almost like a visual novel, except you get to pick what happens. So, okay, so Elodie said some military stuff. So let's see here. Well, actually, you said combat, military. Well, we could do weapons. You got sword, archery, polearms, or military. You got strategy, naval strategy, or logistics. So, you can pick one of those core. Whichever one you want. Doesn't bother me anyway. I can do any of those. Also, I'm not sure if learning military strategy is going to help her use the horses to inflict damage upon people. It might. I don't know. Yeah, with Princess Maker, that sort of stuff can happen. Weapons. Okay, so what kind of weapon then? She's not an armchair general. Well, you know, she might be an armchair general. Or she could be one. But apparently you want her to actually use some sort of weapon. You know, all the weapons, right? But yeah, Ferret. As far as this game goes, though, the outcomes are either get to the end of the 45 weeks and she becomes the queen, or she dies somewhere in the middle. That's the bad thing. She could die. Polearms, because they're long. Okay, we're gonna do that. Okay. So, she learns how to mount, dismount a horse. Okay. And then as far as the weapons go, let's see here. She learns about a variety of long weapons from the quarterstaff to the spear to the halberd and the glaive. Alright. So more commotion going on. Oh no. That's... okay. Okay, if you don't... since the game doesn't really spell this out till later on, I'll just say it right now. The lumens are basically kind of like magic users. That's basically what it is. Yeah, your father, the king, is kind of against the lumens. Alright, so we have a choice. Do we want to send her away? Do we want to arrest her, or should we let her stay? I think I can already guess, though, what Corodius is going to tell me. He's probably going to tell me to arrest her. I think I can already guess that. But, you know, we could do any of these three options. That's the thing about this game. Every one of these choices has an effect in the long, grand scheme of things. Because there's a lot of choices in this game. And I mean a lot of them. I don't know if that said calories or not. I think it said calorics or something. I don't even know. So do you want to let her stay? Do you want to... Is that what you want to do? You want to let her stay? I guess we could let her stay. I'm fine with that. So I don't know what your expectations for this game are, Corodius. I really don't know what your expectations are. Alright. So yeah, so Elodie... Okay, she gained a little bit in willfulness. I think there's an E missing here, Barrett, so I don't think it's calories. Anyways, so we have the same choices from before, except we have a new one now. We could visit Juliana, who's the person we just allowed to stay. We still could visit our cousin. We still could do one of these other things. As far as her mood goes now, she is still depressed. Because basically the way the game works is that whichever one has the most in it, in either direction, is her current mood. So right now, she's depressed. She's probably going to stay depressed until you guys do something to make her not depressed anymore. I know, tough choice, huh? Magic or torture? How can you pick just one? Well, you know, it's a matter of me either clicking this or clicking this, or one of these other ones. So torture her by going to the tomb. Alright. Yep, she's more depressed than afraid now. Look at that. Her depression's at an absolute low now. It's all your fault now. As far as her skills go, she's got a whopping 46.6% in horse handling, so she knows about ponies. She's got 10% in pole arms. So, what do you want her to learn now for the third week? Stick with horses and polearms? Should we switch some of these up? Yep, she's a very sad princess. I think actually one of these will make her actually just look sad. I think, what is it? I think if her afraid is higher than anything else, I think she does look pretty sad. Or maybe it's lonely, I don't know. One of those makes her look sad. I can't remember. It is also very possible, but highly unlikely to make her completely neutral, but that involves a lot to get that to happen. But, you know, I think I figured something out though with the viewer list over here though. I think it doesn't update when I leave it open, which is kind of dumb. So, anyways. Dungeon visiting, okay. Alright, we can do that. So let's see here. So, for horses... Oh, actually, let's see here. 50 and... Oh. We can now hunt on the weekends, and skill is now at 50, and it will not increase unless we increase other animal handling skills to 25 or higher. So, that's an unfortunate thing. Alright, practice walking while carrying a long weapon. Gain the feel of its size. There's clearly no, what's it called? No innuendo here, right? Just likes to play with flowers and going, he loves me not. Okay. Oh, wow. Okay, this is a little crazy. What's going on here? Oh, okay, at my feet. Don't move. Let's see. So, do we want to hold still or look down? Yeah, sometimes there's not much feedback. The problem with this kind of game is that it really doesn't affect things until later on. Like, some things just don't have an effect until way later. But yeah, so Juliana's got a sword pointed at her feet. Do we want to hold still or do we want to look down? She told us don't move. So. The music's just making it sound like something's bad. So, hold still, okay. Nope, she failed her composure test, which is basically means that she didn't have a high enough composure skill, which is because we didn't raise her composure skill at all. So you look down, and there's a snake in the grass. A snake! Ah! Oh, more afraid now. Oh, your cousin decided to try saving you. And Juliana cuts the snake's head off, but, you know, Lottie's mom comes out as all like, what the hell's been going on? Oh, wow, okay, bad things have happened. Well, alright. Someone may have tried to kill you. Oh, yep, see? She's the princess, people try to kill her. That's the way things work out. Anyways, Carodia said go to the dungeon. But, you know, we do have other choices still. We still can talk to Juliana. We can go hunting now. We can do one of these other things that we haven't even looked at. As far as her mood, she is still depressed. Apparently, depression trumps being afraid. So. The reign of death begins. So you want to go to the dungeons still, huh? Alright, we're gonna do dungeons. Willful and angry. So sneaking a peek. Yep, she is still depressed. Well. Now, as far as classes go, if I do horses, it's going to do absolutely nothing, because her skill's already at 50 and we haven't raised dogs or falcons up to 25% or more yet. And we could, you know, change around one of these if we wanted to. As I remember, it's still roll, demeanor, conversation, athletics that are still negatives for being depressed. So that's just how things go. Yeah, she's not going to have more guts until you guys make her less depressed or less afraid. So. She gets I mean, she looks pretty gutsy when she falcons and pole arms. Well, unfortunately, magic is on their faith, and you can't do like, you know, 3 things. But, you know, we'll do what'd you say, falcons and pole arms. All right. If there's no objections from Ferret or anyone else, we're gonna go with that. Ferret wants to look at the military stuff. Let's see. Military, we got strategy, naval strategy, or logistics. According to Crodius, if we do those, it makes her an armchair general, so... It's either we do one of these, or we do weapon stuff. Oh, visiting the magic lady on the weekend. Okay. We could do that. We could do that. We will visit Juliana on the weekend. Yeah, I think maybe Ferret and Crodius need to fight it out over whether or not she learns polearms or learns some sort of military stuff. Or you guys can just agree. I don't know. Fighting out sounds fun. Kind of wonder if I need to readjust my noise gate settings though, because it looks like it's still picking up some stuff after I stop talking. Like I said, it might be the dehumidifier behind me that's picking up very faintly. Polearms and strategy. You could do that. Is that okay with you, Ferret? Polearms and strategy? Alright, you guys both agree? We're gonna do that. Okay, no noises from the mic, that's good. So learn basic stances, grips, yep. How to block a blow without crushing your fingers, that's actually probably a pretty good skill to have. Study the strengths and weaknesses of different weapons and battle formations. So hey, maybe she can use that that polearm a little bit more efficiently with the strategy here. Oh, it's all quiet now. Nope, she doesn't know anything about poison, so she doesn't know if her cousin's gonna be safe or not. She just is assuming so. Alright, so we're gonna visit Juliana here. What did you want to teach? Okay. Mother's crystal. Crystal. You don't know anything about a crystal. The source of power of a lumen is their crystal. So apparently your dad's keeping it away from you. Nope, that's Juliana's crystal there. So until she dies, yeah. Alright, so you've been told you have to find the crystal, your magic lumen crystal. Anyways, as far as her mood goes, still depressed. She is pretty damn depressed. This is what her skills are at now, so polearms we're getting closer to having 50% than that. You know, strategies at 10%. So, do you want to stick with this? Do we want to learn more polearms and strategy? I don't think you get the choice to kill Juliana, if I remember right. Actually, I think you do get the choice for it, but I'm not gonna spoil anything. I'm not gonna tell you if she lives or dies or what happens. I don't know if killing your father is really the best thing there. Okay, yeah, I like those. Okay, so stab school. Alright, we're gonna do that then. Alright, so practice attacks and sweeps with the long staff. And study the effects of stress on troops. Alright. Couriers have arrived. And apparently she knows nothing about foreign affairs or foreign intelligence or something. She knows nothing about her country. What kind of a princess knows nothing about her country? Letter and a gift. Yeah. Oh, look at that beautiful necklace. She knows nothing about court manners, but it made her more cheerful, so she's a little less depressed here. Anyways, so we're gonna talk to your father. So mom's crystal's in a safe place. Dad says, nope, can't have the crystal. It's mine, I want it. And apparently that's what killed your mom. So, apparently according to your father, you have to wait 45 weeks to get the crystal. Oh, wait, her mood's changed. See, the face has changed here. She is now afraid. She's still depressed, but she's afraid. Kill him. Yeah, I don't think that works out too well. Anyways, as far as being afraid goes, it boosts agility and faith. And, ooh, you guys aren't gonna like this. It gives her penalties in weapons and military, as well as intrigue and roll demeanor. So you guys may not want to keep the same classes now. You guys could go with agility here. She's got dance, reflexes, flexibility. I think I can already tell what Crotis might want there. And then faith, meditation, divination, and lore. Say we have to pick something here. Or if you really want to, curtail her skills. Apparently that's a face I've not put on my ban list. Oh well, that's probably why. Yeah. I'm fine with that face then. Alright. I don't know why Twitch has to have crazy faces for everything. But I guess that's Twitch for you. Yes, I know you're angry about the lack of weapons and military, but get braver, little girl. I mean, I would say go for one of these two. So, that's just my suggestion. You guys can still do whatever you want. Okay, I thought you were gonna go with dance, but flexibility works too, I suppose. Stretch and contort without pain. What about for divination? Piss off Dad. You okay with that too, Ferret? Since apparently it's only you and Corodius that are like here, unfortunately. Actually, it says I have 6 viewers. Apparently I just don't have 6 people talking or something. I know there's at least 3 people in here. Let me look again. It shows 3 people in here, so. Anyways, I guess we're just gonna go ahead since I don't see Ferret saying anything. Ask the magic lady how to kill your dad. Alright, so you learn to relax and evaluate the tension in your body. You learn that gods cannot be forced to divulge information. Crazy shit, huh? Familiar figure in the palace gardens. Oh, it's Juliana. Oh, there's someone sitting next to Juliana, a priestess of some sort. You know, something unusual. Someone just left. Servant, thief, assassin. What do you guys want to do? Could climb up over the ledge, call the guards, or run and hide. We will definitely check in with Juliana after we make this decision here. While you guys are making a decision, I'm gonna click on something over on my other computer here really quick. Climb or call the guards? You guys need to make a decision here. Or you guys need to agree on something here. Coin flip? Well, I suppose I could do a coin flip on my other computer here. If it's really that much of an issue that you guys can't decide. Although you're saying she's wimpy. We could have just run and hide. But okay, hold on just a sec here. Let's see here. Alright, well, according to my other computer here, calling the guards. That's what we're going to do. Oh, made her angry. But apparently as soon as they get to the area, there's no intruder. Maybe you were imagining things. So her mood, she went back to being depressed, but let's talk to Juliana. No. You're telling her you have to wait. Nope, there may not be time. You need to become a lumen is what she's trying to tell you. It's probably held in the royal treasury. You should probably find a way inside. Because you're the princess. Otherwise, she's gonna take drastic action. So, yeah. I guess, what do we want to do? Do we want to wait till she's older, which basically means, you know, wait till the end of the 45 weeks and become queen? Do we want to try to find a way, or should we ask what the drastic action is? Depression means more melting. Yeah, I know the stream delay is probably gonna cause some issues here with this, but whatever. Calls for drastic action. Does Ferret agree? Or does anyone else out there that's watching, do they have any suggestions here? I mean, they'd have to probably log into Twitch, of course, but yeah. Drastic action, yep. Alright, drastic action it is. What do you mean? Let's hope it doesn't come to that. Okay, so she's giving you a chance, apparently. So apparently you don't find out what the drastic action is just yet. Yeah, she's back to being depressed, which means, yeah, you guys can go back to doing, you know, if you want to. Go back to weapons and military, if you really want. Thought I heard someone knocking on my door. Anyways. So yeah, if you guys want, change it. Polearms and strategy. I'm fine with that. You guys want to make her a killing machine? I'm fine with that. Force your way in. Suppose that could work. Maybe. Anyways, I guess we'll go ahead with this. Practice sparring with a partner using a staff. Can't increase it anymore until one of her other skills is up to 25. And military recruitment and all that. Alright. Let's see here. Maid comes running down the towering. Oh, you failed your elegance test and your reflexes test. So she crashes into you. Dang you, Alice. And you failed your court manners, so you get a choice now. Do you want to apologize or punish her? I think I can tell you guys are probably going to say punish her. You guys want her to be like an evil, ruthless queen or something. How can you allow it to go unchallenged, huh? Yeah, she did crash into you. Apparently you weren't quick enough to get out of the way. So, I mean, you both are at fault, but still. You're the princess, right? Punish her. Alright. Yep, that does make her more angry. She'll be flogged. Anyways, so, you guys want to go to the treasury? Well, let's go ahead and do it. Oh, you failed your accounting and presence tests, and you became more angry and willful. So despite everything that you did there, yeah. So, because of those tests, that tells you that the only ways in right now are either raise her accounting skill or raise her presence skill. So, she is still depressed. And let's see here. Accounting is under economics. And presence is under royal demeanor, which currently has a penalty to it. And also, we can't really raise polearms anymore at the moment. So, make your choices. I think I can already tell you guys are probably going to want to try getting that crystal. She does have a penalty to presence fair. It's not going to be raising up very quickly. Currently it has a -1 to it. What I would probably suggest is maybe if you guys really want to try getting into the treasury, raise accounting and try and maybe get her mood up so that way she can actually get royal demeanor without any penalties. But I mean, you guys can do what you want. I'm just telling you guys here. I mean, one other thing I should mention is that any of these that have -2 to them, they're basically going to go up by 0 if you do it. So I mean, this would be a bad thing to be trying to raise right now. Or you could take drastic action. That is true too. You could take drastic action. You could tell Juliana that she can't get into the treasury. See what happens. Yeah. Hey, I'm just giving you guys suggestions. No need to get lippy here. Fair to saying to learn the maths. Or we could do something else besides accounting. I mean, there's still other things to learn. But if you do both of these, it raises up faster. Be a nerd. Alright. You learn basic mathematics with the help of an abacus. Because nerds need abacuses. Manipulation of large quantities through direct calculations using rigid numbers instead of an abacus. She's going up in the world or something. He wishes crowdfunding for a project. Plans to print books. Needs to borrow Lassie. Lassie's the, I guess the, what's it called? The money in Nova. She doesn't know much about those, but she basically says we're not interested. Alright, well then, we're gonna go hunting, because it makes her less afraid but more depressed. So basically it's gonna bring her up to here for anger, but it's gonna bring her down to here for depression. You guys still want to do hunting? Yeah, I want to go with something else. If you want to try to bring this up some, let's see. The only things right now that are really going to help you are anything that would lower depression or raise cheerfulness, so that would probably be attending service, playing with toys, or walking the garden if you really want to. Yeah, basically these three. Yeah. One of these three would bring depression closer to cheerfulness. This one's the one that only does depression, but these two have other things, like this one increases her yielding and loneliness, and then this one increases her loneliness. It's like they have their pluses and minuses, so you just have to pick. I mean, she's a 14-year-old girl. You could have her playing with toys, walking in the gardens. I mean, if you want, we still could do hunting. I mean, you guys can still do that. There's nothing against that. I don't think Ferret's even picked what he wants for this yet. So Ferret, I guess you can pick if you want to do one of these three or go hunting like Herodias wants. Service. Alright, we'll do service. Letting the peace of the ritual calm your heart. Oh hey, look at that, her mood has changed. Oh, her willfulness is apparently so high that now she's willful. Increases her intrigue, military, and lumen, which we don't technically have access to yet. And lowers her royal demeanor, history, and economics. So the very thing that we were trying to raise here, yeah, I guess it's not being raised very much now. Oh, and royal demeanor. Yeah, I guess that's gonna make it harder to get into the royal treasury now. So, intrigue or military, yeah, are your choices if you want to go with the stuff that she's good at from being willful. And, you know, over the weekend here we could do something that lowers her willfulness, if it really comes to that. Yeah, for intrigue we have that, and we have this for military. So. Well, it can raise, it's just it's going to go very slowly because, let's see here. You have a negative 1.8 and then a plus 0.5, so really it's, or 0.05, so really it's only going to go up by 0.25 or something like that per thing, so that's what, 0.75 or something? Double up on strategy. You could do that. Like I said, we could also do something intrigue if you want intrigue. Oh boy, Twitch is trying to advertise things to me. You guys can't see it because I have that part of the Twitch chat window covered up. So, haha or something. I don't know. Well, what do you want to do for intrigue, Ferret? We've got these options here. Because I do like the idea for backstabbing, or knowing how backstabbing works. One of each, huh? Well, you guys have to pick which one of them. There's 3 options here. Like, you know, we could do foreign intelligence, internal affairs. Ciphering probably doesn't sound like backstabbing, so I'm assuming you guys are going to want to do these 2. Internal affairs. Then do you guys also want to do foreign intelligence, or you want to double up on internal affairs? We could do that. We could do that. I have nothing wrong with that. Does Ferret agree with you? Strategy, huh? Alrighty then. So, until you have children of your own, your maternal uncle, the Duke of Merva, is next in line for the crown. Craziness. That's what internal affairs teaches you, I guess. And you learn about how units reinforce each other. Also, we're getting pretty close to 50% in strategy, so just keep that in mind. Because these bonuses will be pretty useless if you... Oh, hey, now you can tour the barracks on the weekends. Oh, blah, blah, blah. Yeah, sure, sympathies. Oh man, you're being told that stuff needs to happen now. But you know nothing about foreign affairs. But you know about military, so you have plenty of troops, you know that. Well, you can try to negotiate and prepare for battle. I think I can already tell what you guys are gonna do. Maybe. Or you guys might trump me here and say you're gonna negotiate. I don't know. I think at this point, though, Elodie's probably more prepared for battle than trying to negotiate. Well, Huskies, basically, it's just, you know, I'm having you guys pick things to do, and it affects the course of the game. Elodie may become the queen, she may die. So, battle, alright. Nope, makes you more willful. Oh, look at that, she knew nothing about why she picked the necklace, so apparently, she knows nothing about what sort of arrangements these are. Oh man, he asked for your hand in marriage. Didn't even know. The stat changes for visiting the barracks are decreasing her willfulness and increasing her pressure. Right now, I think, let's see here. I think if you decrease her willfulness by 1, she'll be depressed again. Other things, let's see here. Afraidness and depression over here. I mean, if you want to decrease her willfulness, it's going to be going to the barracks, playing with toys, or attending court. Yes, the Duke did propose in a condolences letter. I think we actually meet said Duke a little bit later on, if I remember right. I don't exactly remember, though. But yeah, if you want to decrease her willfulness, it's the barracks, or it's playing with toys. You want willfulness, but at the same time, willfulness is also making it so you can't get into the barracks. And at the moment, you can't talk to Juliana, it's not a choice. Yeah, basically if you do the court, it's going to bring her depression, let's see, what was it? +2 to yielding. So it's gonna bring her down to here for willfulness, down to here for depression, up to here for pressure. So the overall results, she's gonna be depressed. I mean, like I said, every one of the whatever her mood is, does have an effect on what skills she's gonna learn better. If you guys want to get into the treasury eventually, you're gonna have to do something to make it so she can learn economics, probably, because that's the most likely thing at the moment. So you guys want to do one of these three then? Fireball magic is if she actually gets her crystal, you know, and becomes a lumen. Yeah, so she will have the fireball magic if you guys manage to break into the treasury. So I think that's going to be your goal. So I think one of these three is going to be your best chances right now. From what I heard earlier, Cordia said go to the barracks, so we can do the barracks. Court? Okay, we can do court. Ferret said court. We're gonna go court. Alright. So it's not fun, but it pleases your father. It may be important to your future. Alright, so she's back to being depressed. We could raise economics, though. That's a good thing. So, obviously that's one of the things. If you want, we could do both of them as accounting. Or we could do something different for one of the other classes. Huskies, I guess to explain things is that after what's it called? After every week you have to pick which classes Elodie learns, and then from there basically she learns the skills, and then the skills have an effect on what goes on in the course of the game, and you know what sort of things will happen to get her to the end of the game if you get to the end of the game. See, this is why I keep saying days instead of weeks, is because yeah, it says morning and evening, and then it says week. It just doesn't make any sense at all. Alright, we're going to double up the math, alright. So you study money lending, controversies, blah blah blah. You study bookkeeping and stuff. Now, I can't remember if this level of accounting is high enough to get into the treasury, but if you guys want to try that, we could definitely try it. Ooh, look at that, you succeeded, but you lost 3/4 of a battalion. A great deal of material. You lost 822 soldiers. All to death. Could have done better, but, you know, the Duke will be happy. How to properly launder money, yeah. Well, you guys want to visit the treasury now, or you guys want to do something else for this weekend? As far as her mood goes, she's still pretty damn depressed. So you could try lowering her depression, which would push her towards being willful, which would, you know, give us different skills to master, if you want to go down that route. Yes, they didn't study how to use their ponies hard enough. The star is talking to your father. Which could be useful, could be a waste of time, I don't remember. And if you guys want to try to shoot for getting her crystal, it's the treasury. If we have her accounting skill high enough. Which it may not be high enough yet. I don't remember exactly what the check for it is. I'm only assuming you guys are going to go for the treasury, but I have to wait to see what you guys say. Heck, what day are we on now? Hey, we're on week 11, so we're getting close to the third of the way mark here. Not too bad for like, how long am I streaming for? Like maybe less than an hour now? It's not bad. Alright, I like Herodias' idea here. That we basically talk to our father and then, Alright, so we're gonna do that then. Why didn't Mom fix all that trouble? So basically your mom said, nope, you guys figure it out yourselves. Everyone's judging her. She changes her yielding and pressure. She's still depressed though. Pause on the multiplier screen. Alright, let's see here then. So for your multipliers here, royal demeanor, you've got a -1, which means if you try to raise that, it's going to only go up by 1 point for each. So basically, it's what was that? It's like 5 points then per class. Conversation skills, they're not going to go up at all. Expression skills, they'll go up to 10 each one. So your physical stuff there, you got pluses to everything but athletics. So athletics will, it'll get a little over 5 for any of those if you were to pick one of those. Can't do any more horses, but you can do dogs or falcons. Yep, let's see here. Anything in the intellectual group you can do. And as far as economics and strategy, huh? So basically you want to do accounting and you want to do strategy? Or strategy? Yeah. Yeah, that'll max both those out as 50 if you do that. So we could definitely do that for each one of those. Does anyone else have any objections to us continuing this trend of her being a ruthless money launderer? Also, technically it's not her father's treasury, it's technically her treasury, just it's also her father's at the same time. It is the kingdom's treasury. Or the royal treasury is what it said, yeah, royal treasury. You're a royal, it's technically your money. You can do what you want with it. But yeah, I think we're gonna go with these two. It sounds like that's what everyone wants to do. By everyone I mean Herodias, and maybe Ferret. Alright. So, you learn about the concept of diminishing returns. Exciting stuff there. Can't increase accounting anymore. Study the effects of different kinds of battle terrain. And now that skill's maxed out as well. A key throng has been sighted in the old forest. You have no idea what a key throng is, because you know nothing about lore or Novan history. Beast with the body of an enormous cat, a sharp beak and spikes on its back. Sounds kind of gruesome. Yeah, eek indeed. Yeah, Elodie's all, I don't know what to do. What should we do? Oh, yeah, that's a nice policy there. Hope they go back. Hunters are no match. So we just let eat people. Everyone dies in the end. Man, your father's gruesome. Just makes you more depressed. Oh, there's a letter. If I remember right, the Duke of Sedna is the one that proposed to you, but I don't remember exactly. Anyways, we're raiding the treasury. Oh, you got a partial success in accounting. Well, that kind of complicates things a little bit. The only way you can increase your accounting now is by increasing one of the other two economic skills. You're starting to like the king now? So yeah, so you got a dilemma here. You can't raise accounting any farther. At least not until trade or production is up to 25%. And you don't have any bonuses to those, so let's see here. Yeah, you know, the king may be similar to, what was his name? Michael Wilson, the President of the United States of America. Just going, whatever. But yeah, I mean, we could increase trade and production, try to get one of those up to 25% and start increasing accounting again. That's a very possible thing. It could teach you that. Yep, it does say how they're made into goods. So if you want to do that, we could do double up on that. Get production closer to 25%, and then you can go back to accounting and get that higher. I'm not exactly sure when you're gonna be able to talk to Juliana again. I forget what makes it happen. Alright, I think we're gonna go with production times 2 here. Unless somebody else has any suggestions here. Because production. Woo. It's gonna seem like such exciting stuff. I think I need to drink some water. But let's see what happens here first. Alright, learn about... Okay, prime spot for fishing apparently. So apparently you're just learning about, you know, your resources or something. Oh, hey, look at that. We're already above 25%. Oh, yay. Oh, she has no flattery. She just says, okay, he's telling me I'm pretty, so yay. I don't know how to deal with handsome older men paying me compliments. Yeah, this guy is very subtle, isn't he? Well, I guess now we can accept his offer of marriage or decline it. Considering what her skills are, I don't know if she can really politely decline or not. So we'll find out, I suppose. Elodie is 14 years old. She's gonna be 15 at the end of this whole thing. She probably wasn't actually learning any of it. She probably just did that whole thing of like putting the, you know, the little piece of paper on her eyes that made it look like she was awake and then just fell asleep in class. I don't know. I'm just making things up here. But yeah, Elodie's gonna turn 15 and become queen at the end of this 45 weeks. For 45 days. I don't know. It could be days, could be weeks. I don't know. Gotta look him up, huh? I don't know. She doesn't know anything about older men. So. Yeah, too bad you can't execute him. You're gonna decline, huh? Because he looks too pretty? I'm all for declining him. Elodie can find other marriage attempts somewhere else. I don't know. Apparently, even though she's only 14 years old, she's expected to marry eventually, so she is becoming the queen. Everyone has high expectations for future Queen Elodie. You have no opinion. Well, I'm gonna go with decline then. Alright, declining. Need to let him down gently. Court manners failed. I'm not marrying you. I'm only 14. That may not have been gentle. So, yeah. Misunderstanding indeed. Anyways. So, we can't really do the treasury thing yet because her accounting isn't high enough. At the moment, her depression is at a rock bottom low. So to lower her depression, it's either service, playing with toys, or walking the garden. If you do walking in the garden, it's going to make her willful. If you do, let's see here, yielding and lonely. And if you do playing with toys, actually I think no matter what, she's still going to be depressed. But this would at least push her closer to being less depressed. Any of these three. if you guys don't want her to stay depressed. Excuse me. Didn't expect me to burp there. Not that there's anything wrong with burping, but yeah, I didn't expect it. Guess I need more water. Garden sounds good. Alright, well, I'm gonna go with garden unless anyone else has any suggestions here. Well, lonely will, you know, lower her pressure, but it's gonna keep her willfulness where it is. Which is it's gonna make her less depressed, it's gonna make her more lonely. She'll stay just as willful as she is right now. I mean, if you want to raise her willfulness, then you could sneak out. You could visit the dungeon. What would lower her yielding? Nothing lowers her yielding, so it's either sneak out or go to the dungeon if you want to raise her willfulness. If you want to decrease her depression, it's one of these three. Well, unless maybe there's some ashes in the garden, and then she'll fall down. I know, that was a bad joke, wasn't it? Ferret's all boo-hoo. I don't know, I'm gonna go with the garden unless anyone has any counter arguments, but apparently oh well, actually technically yeah, technically hunting does also do it. Well, technically her mood at the end of the game has no effect on the end of the game. The mood only has an effect on things that, you know, progress through the game. Everything before the end. So yeah, I mean, we could do hunting also. I mean, I guess that's also a possibility. Either one of these will make her cheerful. Just this one's gonna make her less angry, and this one's gonna make her more lonely. So, you do have your choice there. Yeah, a lot of these choices though. Hunting did change its stats, yes. These do change it over time sometimes. In fact, if I remember right, depression I think is meant to lower or to bring, I think, these two stats closer to neutral. So, well, I'm seeing gardens has a 2 and hunting has a 1, unless someone else has a suggestion here. Unless I need to check something over here really quick. Yep, guess we're gonna go with the gardens. So, alright, so her mood. She is... Oh, sorry for it, too late. Anyways, she is still a little angry, she's a little pressured, she's a little willful, but she's very depressed. Yeah, I guess if that happens, I guess Huskies can be the tiebreaker. But yeah, so I'm gonna assume you guys are gonna want to raise accounting a little bit more to try to get into the treasury here. Not sure what you want to do for your other thing. You got expression or handling, or you can do something else. Well, she's depressed because of the fact that her mother died, but or at least that's what it was in the beginning there. So you could double up on accounting, you could do accounting and something else. You could just say screw it to the accounting, but I guess you guys don't want us to do that because you guys want to get the crystal. You want to get Elodie's Newman crystal from the treasury. Well, trade's not going to get you in the treasury. Yeah, her accounting skill isn't high enough to get her into the treasury yet. Nope, they weren't very convinced. Apparently 50% is not enough for Elodie to say, hey, I need to get into the treasury. Yeah, because you have 25% production, you can raise accounting now. We could do that. If I remember right, yeah, I think only one of them has to be at 25. I could be wrong though. It's been a little while since I played this. I can't remember if you need both of them at 25. If you want, we could do trade first, and then we could do accounting, like we do in this order. And then if push comes to shove, or alternatively, what we could do is I could save, and if we screwed up, we can come back to the save. It's up to you guys. I mean, I don't think we want to do save scumming like that. Alright, you can look it up. In the meantime, I'll keep it on this until you find out. Of course, I'm not sure how much you're gonna find on this game. I think it does have a wiki, but I don't know if it has a lot of information, and I don't think a lot of people. I mean, there are a lot of guides online for that. I could try looking it up myself over on my other computer if you guys wanna wait, or actually, wait, we can do it over here. I think. Let me see if this. No, we don't want skip mode on. Dang it, Steam. Apparently the Steam community is not working. Okay, how about this? Before I do the save scumming, I'm gonna go over to the other computer over here and check on something. See if I can figure this out. Because it may be that we could, let's see here, let's go to the Steam community. And let's see here. We're gonna go to my profile. Actually, let's see here. That's not what I want to do. Let's see here. There we go. Okay, let's see. I'm gonna check the guides really quick because I know that'll tell me something, I think. Because there are quite a lot of guides for this game that tell you how to get things. Well, what we could do, actually, I would say we should probably do both trade double up on here, because I think if everything is at 25% or higher, I think it unlocks a new outfit, and that might actually be helpful for this whole breaking into the treasury thing. Because I think the outfits actually do, what's it called, do have an effect on, certain classes of skills. So I would probably say let's do trade ×2 if you guys want to try getting into the treasury. Ah, so we do have to get trade up to 25. Okay. So double up on trade then? Alright, trade. I will do that. So we learned that even the smallest villages have a central market. Okay. And you learned that about peddlers and stuff. Alright. Hey, you unlocked a new outfit, which we can't change into until next thing here. Alright, so requested a stand-in judgment. Woman has been convicted of attempted murder and requests the mercy of the crown. Poisoned your sister. Is she alright? She was poisoned! Oh wait, but she's unharmed. So she was attempted to be poisoned. It broke me ma'am's heart. Well then. 10 years to get a chance at justice. No, nothing about internal affairs. Murder is a serious crime, but what should we do with this convicted woman? Should we put her to work? Should we imprison her or execute her? Like, granted, some of these choices I think would normally be giving achievements, but I have all the achievements in this game already, so there's really no reason for me to do any of this stuff. It's all because you guys want to have Elodie be like a ruthless queen or something. Alcohol does have royalty, didn't you know? Well, apparently you didn't though. Now you know. There is you know, royal alcohol. She failed to commit murder, yes. So you could execute her for her failure to commit murder, or you could imprison her for failing to commit murder. So which one do you guys want to do? I mean, I can tell Corodius was saying to execute her. Yep, she intended to kill, but she didn't succeed. I don't know. I don't remember. I don't think you can execute her later. I think it's either imprison her or execute her, not both. It has been a while since I played through this part of it. Well, since I played the game in general, but yeah. So I have one for execute and one for imprison. I think Ferret's gonna have to be the tiebreaker now. Or he could just, you know, screw things over and just say put her to work. Ferret, the choice is in your hands. Which one do you want to do? It's almost like suspense here, waiting to see what he's gonna say. Man, Ferret, what's wrong with you? You're letting us down here. You'd be okay with work, okay. So, Corodius is for either work or execute, and Huskies is in prison. Let's see, people in the Coliseum have given the thumbs up. Prison it is. Alright, prison it is. Imprisoned for the rest of your life, which is in a way almost like murder. Oh, let's see here. You'll not have me. Oh, she's coming at you. You're unarmed. You don't know anything about archery, so you missed throwing a little ornament at her. Hey, she got murdered anyways, so there is not going to be a next time. Man, so gruesome. Alright, so as far as her mood goes, anger and willfulness are kind of tied here. Pressure's a little bit lower, and depression's at an all-time high. Maybe not all-time high, but it's at a high. So, what do you guys want to do? If you guys want to raise her cheerfulness, we have these three for cheerfulness here. She was in her royal court dress. She didn't have a weapon on her, which is probably dumb of her to not have a weapon on her. So yeah, a pretty princess has her polearm on her at all times. Well, unfortunately, Elodie was not being a very smart pretty princess. She was being a pretty dumb one. She is terrible at her. Oh man. But yeah, so if you want to raise her cheerfulness, it's these three or this one. Actually, yeah, these four will raise her cheerfulness. So you guys get to pick. Or you guys could try one of the other options again. Apparently Ferret would not want to do hunting because he wants her to be an angry princess. Yeah, but she's gonna be less angry if she goes hunting. But you know, so far we got. Okay, we're gonna kill some animals. Yep. You take out your frustration on some helpless prey animals. Somewhat happier and less angry because of it. Alright, so she's still depressed, but hey, we did unlock a new outfit, so you have a choice now. You have the boarding school uniform still, or you can give her a tuxedo, which boosts her economics, which actually boosts it by 10%, so it would basically make her accounting the equivalent of 60. If you do that. Which I'm gonna assume you guys want to do. Yep. She is now in a tuxedo. So her skill is technically 60% here. If you guys want, we could raise her accounting even more. Yep, okay, you guys want to min-max that? Yeah. Or you could do trade or production, but I would probably say if you want to go for the treasury, accounting probably will work best here. Because I think if you do that, accounting will go up to, what's it called? I think accounting will go up to around 90% with the modifier. Which probably will give her a pretty high chance of getting into the treasury. Can never have too much accounting, Huskies. She needs to know how those numbers work. Needs to know where her money's going. She does kind of look like a magician, doesn't she? Oh, I hit done, I'm sorry. I didn't mean to hit done. Alright, well, we did accounting. Whatever. You learn about taxation. You learn operating costs, and you learn about customs duties. Yes, now that you have a hat, you can go to the treasury. Nope, you don't know enough about divinations or falcons, so you don't know what that was. Oh, your father's there. She requires funding for a project. She wants to build a hospital. But you know, you don't know anything about herbs or battlefield medicine, so yeah. Realm the cards with your about facts and figures. Explain you need to get into the treasury. You're drawn to the box that contains the crystal that will make you a lumen. You can show it to your mentor later. So basically that means that you probably want to talk to Juliana this next weekend here. As far as skills go, let's see, you still have bonuses to expression, which we have not even looked at, and animal handling, which we have forces at the max of 50 right now. You have other skills that you could learn. Basically, we still are at a point where royal demeanor, conversation, and athletics are still bad things to try learning. Because you guys have kept her pretty depressed over most of this third of the game. Apparently you guys like her being depressed. But yeah, you can't learn magic yet, because you haven't talked to your mentor, Juliana, yet. So what do you guys want to learn in the meantime? Other weapons, other animals? Could do those. This is our choices. If I remember right, polearms was at 100 or 50% as well, right? Yep, polearms are also at 50%. So you can have her learn about dogs or falcons. You can have her learn about swords or archery. Funny thing is, archery would have helped a little bit ago, but you know, push comes to shove, I guess. Ferret does want her to be angry. Well, let's see. Affairs we had. Let's see. Intrigue gives you internal affairs, whereas military, no, what was it? History gives you foreign affairs. So if you want something like affairs, you can either pick foreign affairs from history or internal affairs from intrigue. But Ferret is saying we should do dogs and archery. Let's see if you guys agree or disagree. or something. Affairs might be down the line. Alright, well, we got 2 for that, so I'm gonna go ahead with it. So, she's depressed, she knows how to visit, she went to visit some kennels and learn about different breeds of dogs. And she knows how to twist and wax bowstring from a variety of fibers. She technically hasn't learned how to use a bow and arrow yet. It's kind of weak. The Festival of the Good Lady's approaching. Public celebrations and grand gala for the nobility. As the queen, you'd be expected to lead the procession, but you're not crowned yet, so you don't have to do it. And this is also a nice touch here that this updates as well. So we'll have to think about that later. Oh, and there's a letter for us. It's from one of your friends, Brianni. Apparently strange things are happening and looking for an adventure. Well, let's see here. Alright, well, do we want to talk to Juliana? Learn magic, possibly? I think that's what you guys are going for, is learning magic. Pretty sure both Ferret and Corodius said magic is what they want. Apparently Huskies is also doing that. Get that fireball. Alright, talking to Juliana. Yep, we got the crystal. Alright. Hey, you know what? I think Corodius might like the next part here. Cause, you know, we're just gonna do it. I'm not even gonna bother asking you guys. We're doing it. Alright. Here you go, Corodius. Just here you go. Get a nice little transformation scene. She basically is turning into a magic girl. There you go. Alrighty. Oh, look at that, she's willful now. She is very willful. So, you get bonuses to, let's see here, Intrigue, Military, and Lumen. Look at that, Lumen. You can wield magic. You can resist magic or sense magic as well. But yeah, those are definitely things now. You can learn those and they'll be learning very well. Yes to the willpower. I'm gonna assume you're gonna want to keep your willpower pretty high now. Oh, let's see here. Yeah, what was it? Yep, alright. Yep, she has a smirk on her face. Anyways, I'm gonna assume you guys are gonna want to do something with these magic options here. Wield magic. Alright, you want to double up on the wield magic? You want to learning about resisting and sensing magic as well? Or you just want to double up on wielding? Because remember, wielding magic, we're only gonna go up as high as 50. From what I'm hearing, it looks like doubling up on magic. Wielding magic is gonna be the thing. Alrighty, wielding magic it is. You learn to summon a glowing light and move it around independently. You learn to cast rays of light, tiny discs of solid light which can cut through targets. Yeah, you're powerful with this magic stuff here. Alright, let's see here. You're being asked if you want to lead the parade. Let's see here. Do you want to lead the parade? Do you just want to be in the parade and make a speech? Or do you just not want to go to the parade at all? So you do have a choice here. She can do a Krillin disc, yes. She is a magical girl. She's probably like a combination between Sailor Moon and Goku. Okay. So I'm hearing not go and leading the parade. So Corodius, you have to be the tiebreaker now. Yes, you're gonna kill anybody who sneezes wrong. Oh, got both for lead, okay. We're gonna lead that parade. Look at that, she's cheerful, willful, and pressured. She's not afraid. Much to, actually that's probably a good thing that she's not afraid. Your little girl, yep. Your little dangerous girl that you want to, have on your side. Prepare your best gown, you walk through town. You walk with a golden scepter that's taller than you are, but you know what? She knows how to deal with polearms, so I think she can deal with that. Nope, she doesn't know anything about decoration or elegance, so she, whatever. Alright then. So, let's see here. Her mood right now, she is extremely willful. She's probably gonna stay that way unless you guys do anything to make her yielding. So, let's see here. Let's just take a look here. So for court, that would lower her willfulness. Treasury would increase it, but you can't really increase it any farther than nothing. They seem like they're random, but they're not. The checks are really not random. They're all set in stone, which is why it's very complicated to get anything done in this game. So exploring the castle, loneliness and afraid would go up. No effect if you go hunting. If you go to the tomb, your depression would go up, and so would your afraidness. And we don't have the service, but that's because both of these are like right in the middle. They're neutral, so you don't get the chance to do either of those. Garden would increase loneliness and cheerfulness. Toys would increase yielding, loneliness, and cheerfulness. Sneaking out would increase willfulness and loneliness. Barracks would decrease willfulness and increase pressure. And dungeons would increase willfulness and angriness. I don't know, I'm gonna guess that Ferret would probably want to go with something that decreases afraidness or increases angriness, so he'd probably want to go with the dungeon. I'm only guessing here. I'm gonna assume that Ferret would want to go to the dungeon and make her more angry. Corodius has no opinion. Huskies wants to attend court. What about Ferret? What does Ferret want to do? You want to concur with Huskies and... Alright, barracks or court. You guys have to decide, or I just have to go roll a 1d2 over there. Dungeons, yeah. Okay, so dungeons or court. Either you guys have to decide, or Corodius has to be a tiebreaker. Gotta figure something out here. We're at a standstill because of you guys. Well, I see 2 for dungeons, so we're doing dungeons. Alright, dungeon it is. Sneak a peek at some luckless peasants. Alright, so she's still very much willful here. So, I think, let's see here. If we were to do Lumen, let's see here. Lumen would be raised by, how much is that? It would go up to, I think, about 45 from 1 usage, I think? No, it would go up, yeah, no. Because it's 1.5 times 5, that's about 7.5. So it'd go up to about 37. Maybe after 2 usages of it, it would go up to 45-ish, maybe? If you guys want to stick with wielding magic. That's just, if you don't want to change the classes, we could stick with wielding magic times 2, get the magic up to 45%-ish. Something around there. Well, you could double up on the wheeled magic this time around and then change it up next for the next day. You could do that. Wield and resist. Okay, we can do wield and resist. I completely concur with this one. Let's see what Huskies has to say. Alright, well we got 2 here, so that's good enough for me. No, yeah, apparently I had that figured out wrong. Good job, Herodias. Alright. So now you can make a wave of discontent which panics and enrages animals. Man, gruesome girl. And let's see here, you increase your awareness of your own thoughts, making it more difficult for mind-affecting magic to twist your reactions. Alright, are you ready for the grand ball? Alrighty, so now it's time for the ball. Yeah, look at that. You're pretty much bad at being a, what's it called, a proper queen. Afraid and pressured. Oh, you get to dance with your father. But he looks so sad. Oh man, poor ferret. Alright, so, let's see, no one may begin dancing until you do. So, yeah, there was some failed check because of you not knowing anything about how to be a proper princess. So, you get to pick who you want to dance with. Do you want to dance with someone your age, someone younger, someone older, someone that's already married, someone scandalous? Got quite a few choices here. Yes, you're the worst princess as far as being a princess goes. As far as being a destructive force, you're probably the best for that. You have no charisma or public skills. Hey, you guys made her this way. Just keep that in mind. You guys made her this way. And yes, you do have a chance of causing a scandal. Or, you know, you'll think you're causing a scandal, I don't know. Hey, we got 2 for something scandalous. Alright, we're gonna do scandalous. So why not make your choice as ridiculous as possible? You approach Juliana. Ha ha. That's funny. But you know what? You don't know how to dance very well, so you trip over your own feet. Man. Know nothing about court manners or flattery. Yeah, we don't really care about the other, what's it called, we don't care about the other dukes and duchesses and all that. We don't care about them. Apparently your cousins aren't there. You don't sense any magic around you though, unfortunately. Alright, so her mood now. Well, she's back to neutral over here. No, it's stuttering. I guess I'll have to slow down a bit. Alright, well, in any case though, she is still very willful, she's still a bit pressured, but she is pretty neutral as far as her anger, afraid, and cheerful depression goes. So you guys have to pick something here. If you guys want me to go over the options again, I can do that again. Let's see here. Court for those, treasury, exploring the castle, visiting the tomb, the gardens, the sneaking out, the toys, the dungeons, no effect by hunting, and the barracks. I'm gonna assume Ferret's gonna want to visit the dungeons again though because of the anger going back down. He wants Elodie to be angry. We're not there yet, Crodius. Wait your turn. Dang it, guys, we're not there yet. Pick something else. Pick one of these things first. You gotta get to the classes part first. Yes, those things. Not court. So dungeons, alright, dungeons. Alright, we're gonna make her angry. Alright, so she is a little angry. Still very willful. Alright, so sense and resist, I heard. I can do sense and resist. So those are your choices, that's what we're going for. You close your eyes and learn to feel the magic inside of you. And you learn to consciously project a magical field through your thoughts, which blocks magic from touching your mind. Resistance to light and dark. You can stare at the sun without going blind. Jeez, that'd be like a, what's it called? That'd be a nice skill in the real world here. Seriously. Alright, so you're gonna talk to your father about the events. Yeah, apparently Elodie doesn't like the fact that that her father's with another woman. But you know what? You don't have the composure to like know anything here. So your choices are: you can look at this woman with silent scorn, insult her with false flattery, or trip her as she passes. Considering Elodie's skills, these are probably all going to fail. So you guys can pick whichever one you want. Yeah, Huskies apparently wants to make Elodie into a proper princess. The rest of you guys want to make her into a killing machine. Trip her because she's angry. Alright, I heard 2 for tripping her, so there we go. Tripping her. Oh. But apparently because of your flexibility being bad, you trip over yourself. This will make Ferret happy. She's more angry now. Apparently you're trying to shame your father and it's not working very well either. There haven't been any problems so far. Apparently she wasn't paying attention to all the dark looks that were aimed at her at the gala. She knows nothing about intrigue, though. Alright, well, let's see here. I'm gonna assume we don't want to do hunting because, you know, Ferret wants anger. So the only things that are gonna be helpful for Ferret here are going to the dungeon. It's gonna be the only thing that helps you guys in this regard. If you guys want to keep her angry, gotta go to the dungeon. If you guys want to do anything else besides that, then yeah, you're gonna have to pick something else. But yeah. While you guys decide, I'm gonna take a quick look on my computer at the IRC really quick. So, just a sec. You guys can make your decision over here. Nothing important's going on over there. I think we're stuck on dungeon duty, huh? Dungeon. Alright, dungeon it is, guys. You just like looking at these luckless peasants, apparently. Alright, let's see here. Her mood is willful, still. So that's still gonna help with these magic skills that you guys want to have her get. So, let's see. If you guys want her to wield better magic, you're gonna have to do sense magic as your first one. We're on week 19. Not quite halfway there yet, but we're getting close to the halfway mark. But yeah, if you guys want to raise her wield magic, you have to do sense magic. It's the only choice if you want to wield more magic. Yep, prime location for father's new girl. It is very important stuff, yes. I completely agree there. So I think part of the problem is that because she's willful, she can't really gain any composure, elegance, or presence. Sense and then wield. Yep, alright. Sense and then wield. Herodias, we are on week 19. I said this already. It even says it in the corner of the screen there. Don't make me have Elodie come at you with the magic she's wielding. No, what's going to happen is that sense magic's going to go beyond 25, and then wield magic can go beyond 50. So that's why I'm saying if you want to wield magic past 50, sense magic has to come first. So that's what we're going to do. So you practice small amounts of magic and feeling the power outside of yourself, and then you can summon up mental energies to strike the nearby ground to learn to sense when someone else's spells are in use. Hey, look at that! A new outfit got unlocked. You can create a blade of solid light and a beam of searing light. You can burn things. You can slice through flesh and stone. You can burn things. She can basically do it all now. Time to adjust budgets to the royal budget. Hey, because of your accounting, you know how much money you still have. You still have 9,994 gold lassie and 44 silver till lassie. If you lower taxes, you might lose some of that money because it'll cover existing costs. If you raise taxes, you'll get more. So what do you want to do with your taxes? Do you want to raise the taxes, keep them the same, or lower them? You guys do know a thing or two about taxes. Yes, you did succeed at something. It's probably the only thing you're going to succeed at for a while now. Maybe. Depending on what other skills come up here. Yeah, I just have to wait for you guys to pick what you want to do with these taxes, though. Keep them the same, huh? Alright, we're gonna keep them the same. Alright, now as far as her mood goes, let's see here. Well, if you don't want anger to, let's see here. If you don't want anger to go too high, we could make her more afraid, or we could lower her anger. If you don't want to lower anger too much, you don't want to do hunting. If you want to make it a little bit, you could do this. You could do either one of these. Actually, let's see here. You could either explore the castle, visit the tomb, or attend service. If you want to keep willfulness at its max and, what's it called? Or, make her less angry. Now if you want to increase her angerness by 1 again, we could go to the dungeon again. She'll still be willful for this next week at least. We have not explored the castle before, no. I probably have, but you guys haven't. Alright, exploring the castle is. You find little but spider webs. Ha ha ha, spider webs. Apparently your servants are not doing a very good job of cleaning the place. Alright, so she's still willful. So, you still have choices of, you could put some stuff in the intrigue or military, or you could, you know, push a lot more points into the lumen stuff, you know, more magics. So those are your choices. Or anything else, really. I mean, like I said, the only things you probably don't want to put points into are royal demeanor, history, or economics, because those don't get raised very much. I do kind of wish that the game would tell you those pluses or minuses on this screen, because it would save having to go back and forth a lot. But what can you do? It's just how things go. Oh yeah, the new outfit. New outfit. Hold on, let's see here. So you got the magical girl outfit, which boosts her lumen skills. And I do like where Huskies is going with this, with boosting military. Because she has to have military skills. Magic wielding and military? I think we could do that. But do you guys want to see what the magical girl outfit looks like, I guess? I mean, since we're focusing on her being like this powerful magical girl, I guess. Actually, I suppose we'll just do the magical girl outfit because, you know, why not? It's not like she needs the economics anymore, right? Well, there you go. Magical girl, Elodie. She doesn't look very much like a princess. She looks like a magical girl because that's what she is at this point. So there you go. Congratulations. Or something. And as far as classes, we're going to wield magic, and let's see here. Military, you guys say? For military, we can't do strategy. We have to do naval strategy or logistics, because if you do strategy, it's not going to go up any. You guys have to choose which option for the military here. It has to be naval strategy or logistics, because strategy will not go up anymore. Strategy's already at 50. Could do logistics, yeah. Screw the thing. Well, you guys apparently are torn there between naval strategy and logistics. I think that sounds like the naval strategy might be the one here. I don't know, Corodius, you're gonna have to make the tiebreaker here. I see Ferret makes a good point here. That's a weak reasoning there, but we're gonna go with it anyways. Alright, so her wielding magic is now at 90% here. Can create a wave of discontent which panic, confuses, or enrages other people. Learn to shape light into images of things that are far away or things that don't exist, and you can create a powerful explosion of light burning people and blinding others. You learn about foods required for an army to march and how long they will remain edible. Alrighty. Oh, looks like we're doing another one of those judgment type of things. Man's been convicted of the murder by strangling of his wife. He doesn't deny it, but he's asking to be set free. And then Elodie is basically putting, what's it called? Putting the, bitch smack on this guy. Demons made him do it! Demons! Needs the priestesses to bless him. She feels something. Maybe he's telling the truth. But yeah, so I can already tell, let's see here. I can already tell that Execute may win this one out here. It's gonna be either Execute or Imprison. Huskies knows where it's at here. Yep, he's only piling onto his sentence. Yeah, partial success is when it's like not high enough yet, but it's still a good enough point to know something's up. It's weird. There's so many different like points in this game where it's like, oh, if you have this, then this will happen. If you don't have this, this will happen. It's kind of dumb. All right, we are gonna execute him. You're still a murderer, and your life is forfeit. You'll be hanged. Haha. Nope, he's gonna be hung. Yeah, unfortunately, I don't think that happened unless the sense magic check had actually gone higher, but oh well. Alright, your mood. Could go to the dungeons to raise her afraidness level back up. Could do something else, I don't know. You probably don't want to do anything with yielding if you want to keep her willfulness high, though. So, yeah. I mean, we could keep her being willful until she maxes out her her magic skills, and then we could go to trying to get her to be a different mood. You guys want to see what other skills she can learn? Granted, the way the game is played, I don't think it's actually possible to max out everything, unless you cheat. That's the only way to max out everything is by cheating. Escaping for a while increases her willfulness and her loneliness, so she'll still be willful. She'll be less pressured. What about the barracks? Well, the barracks will make her less willful and more pressured, which means she will still be maxed at max of willful. So she'll still be willful. Let's try the barracks once. Alright, we're gonna go to the barracks. Impressed by the discipline of your troops, but the responsibility lies on your shoulders. 9 battalions, 1 company, 1 platoon. You're still a willful, destructive little girl. So, let's see here. Technically, wielding is at 100%, but the actual skill is at less than 100. It's like at 90 something. You also have your sensing magic and resisting magic here. You also have other skills. We could do more logistics. We could do some intrigue. You could do some other skill that's not royal demeanor, history, or economics. It's totally up to you guys. Also, apparently my computer's trying to tell me that I have updates. You could max out military. I got nothing against that. Just you have to work on logistics or naval strategy. You gotta get those above 25% first. Let's see. Well, it's like just logistics. Let's see here. If you do it twice, it'll hit 50 automatically, and then you'll not be able to do anything else. Unfortunately, no, because our